I don't like really know what we're gonna play, so I'm kind of just thinking like I don't know, Isaac by default maybe
Video game.
a video game, yes. Um, hmm. This mod for EU4 adds Austrian bodybuilder to okay. But yeah,
Excuse me?
yeah, there's like a mod that adds European bodybuilders as advisors in EU4 now. I don't know why that exists, but it does.
Have you tried doing lifts? My lord.
Have you tried getting some sick games, my lord? Oh, I should turn on screen share for you. Hold on. Wait, we haven't,
Rolling in the deep.
we haven't started the game yet.
You know that would be screen share.
That Rolling in the Deep is by Adele.
Fuck.
My favorite Cher song, "Rolling in the Deep." Uh,
That was on purpose. As a joke.
sure it was.
Yeah.
I definitely believe you. Hold on, I need to get Xbox controller, which is just out of the reach. I can get it while still having my headphones on. I'm back.
I'm Beethoven.
You're. I understand your joke, and I will allow it, but
Don't appreciate
I
it.
do not respect it. I'm gonna have to unplug something to plug this in. What a dangerous proposition, because I don't know which of these USB ports is which.
Close your eyes and pray.
I think this one is the Elgato. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Okay, then good. I didn't accidentally unplug the microphone. Yeah, we have an Elgato card for capturing stuff off of the Switch. Hey, press Alt plus Z to use the GeForce experience. I don't know what that means, but it pops up anytime I start up a game now. It's like,
Link NVIDIA and Microsoft.
yeah, I don't know why it does that, but it does.
Because it has like layers of
Maybe, but also, like, I don't care. Also, I forgot to change the name of the stream. We are definitely not playing Crusader Kings 2.
Crusader Kings 2 wasn't a video game until this time. When you're not playing the game.
7/6. Yeah, 7/6/2018. I almost said 28. That's not this year. That's several years from now. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, hydration bot. I have water. It's fine. It needs to be like an option you can toggle on Twitch, just like I am capable of taking care of my basic needs as a human being. Also, why is Isaac not working? There we go.
I can always ban the bot.
I actually don't know if you can do that.
Well, I mean, the bot was available.
Huh.
I don't know what'll happen if I click it.
Maybe we should just let it do its thing. I'm gonna play a run as Eden.
Alert, alert. This user is not saying I agreed. Break down your
Twitch just
fucking water bottles at you.
Twitch just comes through the... Why... Hold on. Why do I have a bunch of mods on right now? I don't want this game to crash on me. So, like... Holy shit! This is like everything I've ever downloaded. Okay.
Shares being fucking stupid again.
Oh, is it not showing up?
It just says admin McMillan.
Oh, yeah, that's like the first frame when the game opens up.
Right now it's on the main menu.
It's because I tabbed over. Let me just... What did we do last time? Did we have it, like, Did we have it stream from the application window? Is that what we did? Can you see me moving the arrow up and down? No, it's still just frozen on one picture. Fantabulous. Also, I forgot to turn on the game in the live stream, and for some reason, my banner isn't showing up either. So really, just doing a bang-up job right now. Game capture, specific window. But you gotta, like, open the menu, you stupid thing, or you just gonna, like, no. Okay. Actually thought that I had the Binding of Isaac region on here already, but apparently not. Add game capture. The Binding of Isaac. Capture specific window. Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Okay, now it's showing up on stream. Now I need to get it to show up for you, which is an entirely separate issue. Who pinged me in the Twitch channel? Oh, Heinz did. Like, it says that it's... Like, I'm looking at the screen share window, and it looks like it's working, but you're saying it's not working for you?
Wait, is it working now?
Here, I'm gonna cycle through the characters. Can you see me doing that?
No.
No? Okay. What it's doing is it's taking a still and then updating when I tab over, which is not useful. Okay, turn this off. What if I just do the game itself? Does that work for you? Well, you're not going to be able to tell until I... Is that working? When? This is...
No.
No? Okay.
See, I can't tell if it's on my end or not because no one else is here.
No, it's just the screen share being stupid.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's just screen share for me or if other people have this problem.
I think it is like just try doing share full screen. That's working. I can see it. What about now?
Yeah, that works.
Alright, that's fine. Although now I am not getting any video on the stream. Seriously? Like, I've done this before several times. There we go. Okay, I just have to refresh Twitch. Alright. That thing I always tell other people to do, but never remember to do myself. If you are in the chat and you've said anything in the past, like, 5 minutes, it got eaten. I mean, yeah, that's, like, the general state of things around here, but I figured there was, like, a tiny chance.
But also, I can check the chat for me. So,
Yeah, just... That's true. Can you just say, like, hello in the chat real quick? So I can make sure it's working?
okay.
There you go. Yep. Magnificent.
Now I can get the audio of Isaac, but I do not need the audio of Isaac.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with this thing, to be honest with you. Oh, if you want to, like, do a... I actually should have done this myself, but I forgot. You know what? Hold on, never mind. I'll just do it over here on the laptop. What? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, because it's my server, and if people have a problem with it, then yeah. Then yeah, you know? Yeah.
Well, Trey said he might be in.
Oh, okay.
When he'll try.
Uh... When you want me to add you to the call, since I will not have Discord open and won't be able to see it if he pings me. Okay. Hold on a second. Is fucking Flux back on again? No, it just looks weirdly orange in this room. Okay. I'm like actually losing my mind. Hi. How are you guys today? How is everyone?
Okay.
That's good. That's a good thing to be. I like have the house to myself until like tomorrow in the wee hours of the morning. So I'm gonna like just stream here for a couple more hours and then maybe VC or something, and then did the game just crash? It did. Okay.
Nice.
Alright. Cool and fun.
I think Isaac just hates us.
Apparently.
Just wanna play for more hours this game.
I could. Like, if it starts being stupid again, I'm just gonna do that. Like, because, you know, Crusader Kings 2, it's, you know, it's not a perfect game, but it does work. Usually. At least on this computer.
There's a new build of the sea salt alpha, but if I give that here, the developer means
That's the one we played where you, like, summoned little worm friends and whatnot, right?
yes.
Okay.
But the email explicitly tells me not to share it.
What the hell is all this? It turned all the mods back on. Stop that! It was a JoJo character. There was a mod that adds Josuke into this game. He's actually quite fun to play as, but I don't know how it's pronounced, to be honest with you. But I just wanted to play a nice, like, a regular game of Isaac. If it crashes again, I'm gonna just actually just destroy the universe. You know, is it a bit of an overreaction, maybe? But also, fuck.
I mean, what has the universe done for us lately?
Exactly, right? Fucking space-time. You have to buy the DLC? The DLC for what? For what? Also, hi, Wicked. Long time no see. Wicked is a pal of mine. But, for CK2? I mean, I would buy all the DLC I don't have if I had, like, the money to do so, but I don't, unfortunately. So, you know, perpetually on the, one of these days list. But, like, yeah, I don't know.
Who needs DLC for Paradox games? When you bring DLC like one for Stellaris, that makes all of it. Wait, no.
That was a mod, yeah.
That was bad.
That actually got removed from the workshop, which is notable because that's a pretty rare thing to happen. Yeah.
That is rare.
This mod replaces all your leaders with Pepes. Oh, how great. Hooray. What a great thing to have. Or the extremely perplexing one I saw earlier that adds a bunch of bodybuilders to EU4. That one's actually just great, though, unless there's some kind of racist undertone I don't understand. Okay, that's the Duke of Flies taken care of. You know, Duke of Flies, obviously a fictional title, but there is a real place called Worms. Did you know that?
Worms.
Worms.
Doesn't surprise
Yeah, it's good to talk to you, Wicked. How have you been? You know, Yaren is the one with the cursed keyboard nowadays. Back in the ancient times, it used to be Wicked with the busted keyboard. Oh, Isaac Baby is now playing Slay the Spire. What a surprise. What a shock.
What a shock.
What a shock.
Play it at video games.
This is gonna sound really stupid and shallow, but I absolutely hate how that game looks, so I've just, like, never given it a proper chance.
You say that, but that's why I barely play Isaac.
I mean, that's fair. Like, that's completely reasonable. I'm just saying, like, I just don't like the art style on Slay the Spire. And there are games that are, like, basically just similar to Isaac, but they've got less going on in the grossness department.
Is that in Gungeon?
Gungeon is also a very good video game. Yeah, that's the other thing that they do in spades in Gungeon is horrific puns that make me happy because they make other people angry. And that's how puns work usually. Maybe? I don't know. Breathing. Well, it's good that you're doing that. That's an important thing to do.
There's two ways people react to puns. They either react to puns eagerly and they'll actually find them hilarious, or react to puns eagerly and they'll hate it.
Yeah.
They always react to puns eagerly, no matter how you feel about them.
Yeah, nobody ever just, like, laughs normally at a pun. It's a very strange culture we've developed around that particular kind of joke. Can't fly, so, like, I would like to get that item, but I can't. It's Monstro.
So you know what's good?
What's good? That's true. I started watching GX last night. I watched a singular episode.
I thought you started watching can't remember the name of the season. You started the one after GX, didn't you?
No, I only
But you saw on camera, which is ANC.
the little witch girl.
Yeah, that's
Nah, she definitely shows up in the first episode of GX. Yeah,
you're right.
she like
Brain was
she like
fucking dissolved.
gets mad and then throws a tornado at Hibiki. It's a good sequence that I like a lot. Duality.
Was not been mad.
And throw a tornado at somebody? Yeah, you know.
Okay, yeah, she's a full season and a half in.
Yeah, like
7 episodes of ANC.
I like took
I don't have a life.
I like took a break from watching GX to well, from watching Symphogear in general to catch up on the last 2 years worth of Steven Universe, which only took like a day and a half because they don't release as many episodes of that show as you might expect given how popular it is. But that was a good time. I don't know if anybody but me watches that show anymore other than Daruznik, but you know. It's good.
No, there are people in our circles.
I know I'm exaggerating.
Talking
That's true. It was Daruznik, Ananas, and someone else that I've forgotten right now.
Fucking talking those tourists that was talking this.
Hey, that's not nice. He's a busy boy. He goes to art school.
He's afraid of all the channels.
That too. We added a new channel on the Trigger server the other day, and he was extremely annoyed. He was angry. But, yeah. So I did that, and then actually a couple days before that, what I had been doing was, I've been reading a lot of manga by, I have forgotten the man's name. The guy who is currently writing Planet With, which the anime for that starts like tomorrow, I think. But he made a manga called Spirit Circle that I spent most of a day reading, and that was really good. And then I read some of his other stuff. Who?
Satoshi Mizukami.
That guy, yeah. Yeah, he makes good comic books. Also, a bunch of new anime for like the summer season started airing today, which I only knew because Analyst gave me what? What?
Get the fuck on. There was a character named after him in World Trigger. What?
What's World Trigger?
It's another manga. But there's a character with the exact same name.
Huh. Mm.
It's not even a reference, apparently. It just happens to have the same name.
That's funny. Wind is really quiet. Okay, I will see what I can do about that.
Should I try screaming?
Probably not. It's because, like, I'm still not used to the new setup on this computer. Oh, the mouse turned off automatically. That's, like, actually useful, but also frustrating. You're turned up pretty high in the volume mixer. What about... can you try saying something real quick? Okay, that should make that better. Hopefully.
How about now, babe? I mean, nines.
Abadi. Abadai. Abadi Abahines.
Dabba dee dabba die. Okay, well, it's like almost maxing out on my thing.
Yeah, like... I really don't know why you're quiet all the time. And it's not just you, it's like anybody I have in the voice call. It's like
Conspiracy.
a very... Like, it must be the sound card doing something, I almost think.
You turned me up in Discord?
Yeah, you're actually all the way maxed out in Discord. And, like, you sound fine to me, but it's just not coming through very well, apparently.
That's bizarre.
Still real quiet. Okay, I'm gonna need to take a look at this myself.
Ah!
No, don't do that. Okay. 1 second. Can you say something?
Say something. Something.
When?
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't sound that quiet to me. That's bad. I didn't change anything. Okay. Weird. Okay, sorry. What I was doing there was I unplugged my headphones from the desktop and plugged them into the laptop to see how the stream sounded. And Heinz said that it somehow. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it just took a while to kick in? I have no clue. Hey, mom's knife. I do a stab at all times. I'm gonna do a stab and try not to die, is also the thing. Because I've got... Also just realized that there's no sound coming out of this game right now. Which there was a few minutes ago, so, like, what the fuck? Okay. The volume mixer turned itself all the way down again. And now it's crashed? Did you see that? You have screen share on, so you saw that, right? The volume mixer just crashed. Open volume mixer. What? Yeah, there's definitely no sound coming out of this game. Do I have it actually, like, muted in the game? No, that's never the solution. Now I can't tab over properly? Okay. It's not what I meant to click. Yeah, okay, so, like, you're coming through now, which is good, but the game's not, which isn't good, and it's really perplexing, because I didn't do anything to the game, and it's like, it doesn't matter what I do in the volume mixer, you notice there's, like, no sound coming out of here, like, it's the application is actually not making any noise at all. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to go into the audio device manager. Well, I think this might be a problem with OBS more than Isaac. Or the sound card trying to be smarter than it should be. If we can't get it figured out, we'll switch over to something else. Manage audio devices. I have had to get really familiar with this panel in the past while. Playback. What the hell is this thing? D32HC1. Yeah, this is what it should be. Can you say something real quick? Okay. So, you're definitely coming through. Why is Isaac going through... What the hell? Can I just turn this off? Disable. Nope. No sound. Heinz, can you still not hear anything but me? Because that is truly baffling. If
Heinz,
like Win is talking and I see their voice causing the thing to go up, like the volume reader. Why in the world? Properties. Levels.
Yeah, he can hear me fine.
Okay, so yeah, it's just... I guess it's just Isaac. But why is it just Isaac? Why is there a pitch shift in here? Why would you ever want that on your speakers? And then what the hell is this thing? Like... HDMI digital jack. I don't know why that would be on, or why it would bring that up. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna try to restart the game and see if that fixes it. If it does not, I don't know.
I love video games.
I love tech problems.
Thought you were gonna say you love Tekken.
Now it's fine. Now I
mean-
can hear it. Can you hear it, Hines? Please
Can
tell
I-
me you can.
I just checked the stream, and it was playing, so I could hear the music.
You know what? Whatever. Okay, I guess I just need to remember to restart if that happens again.
Yeah, Isaac seems to have a lot of problems when streaming.
This game.
I've
was,
learned that from watching Northern Lions.
Yeah,
So
this game was coded with like a pair of tweezers and a bunch of printed ones and zeros.
and it's still coded better than the original.
That's a truly scary thought, but you're right, because I've played Flash Isaac and...
I mean, that's your first problem is the flash. part,
Yeah,
but-
yeah, but... Like, I don't know, this is coded in something called Lua, which I had never heard of before this game came out.
Oh, I am familiar.
With,
Obviously, I have absolutely no programming languages, but I do know of Lua.
Also, hey, can you, like, see Discord just in case Trey pings you?
Okay, I will unfull screen the screen share.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not gonna have any way to see him if he pings me. So I asked him to ping me. Yeah.
Symphogear does a really good job at starting seasons. Because the first episode of every series is pretty incredible.
Well, the first episode of GX, they cut
Well-
a fucking mountain in half. So, like, yeah, I agree.
Wait, I thought that was G.
Nope, that's GX. I just watched it yesterday, so I'm positive that it's GX.
Right. No, that would make sense because that's when I started continuing Symphogear recently.
Yeah.
I had already previously, before now, finished G.
It's
But yeah.
also where that scene
K2, K2 is now the third tallest mountain.
That's a really good bit of dialogue. And he says it so casually. It's like,
Yeah, he's like, okay, updating K2 to the third tallest mountain. I imagine him just editing Wikipedia.
yeah. Also, I think that's that episode was the first time I'd ever seen Ulaanbaatar in an anime. It's the capital of Mongolia.
Oh.
Which, I mean, props on them for not just doing, like, Tokyo and sometimes New York, which is how a lot of that tends to go.
Chris will destroy every mountain everywhere. She doesn't give a fuck.
Now you can hear everything. That's really good. That's the ideal experience, is if you can hear everything. Now, hopefully the VODs are at a reasonable volume, because I was having that problem for a long time, too. The VODs would be, like, absurdly quiet. I actually was looking into, a while ago, like, how to put gain on a YouTube video's audio track after already uploading it, and apparently there is not a simple way to do that, so I just kind of gave up. But like the one episode where we talked about Heelys a bunch, that's like stupid quiet on YouTube. And like the first episode of the Crusader Kings stream was really quiet.
Aww. I was looking up random bullshit on Wikipedia. Everybody needs to hear that.
Yeah. No, like, actually, though. Like, that's... if you're not here for the conversation, there's no point in watching any of our stuff. Because I'm not any good at video games. I have a negative 13 streak in this video game right now.
Yeah, everything I can think to talk about Symphogear is beyond where you are. Oops.
That's okay.
Because it's been so long since I watched the first season of G.
I like the part where they, like, what's her name? Maria does a spirit bomb, but instead of people putting their arms to the sky, they all sing a pop song.
Yeah, that's Symphogear in a nutshell.
Yeah, it's just, you know, replace all the regular shonen tropes with pop music.
There's some J-rock too, but
Yeah, like, I meant pop in, like, a broad sense, like,
Well, yeah.
classical. But, yeah, like, that's how it goes. Every problem is solvable if you sing hard enough at it. Which, it would be very nice if the real world
or
worked
punch
out.
it hard enough.
That too. I also like, and I've said this before, that Hibiki's voice actor isn't really a strong singer. She just kind of, like, bellows her way through everything. I actually think that makes the character much more believable.
Yeah, I love when she screams lyrics while punching.
Yes, it's extremely good.
Because you can hear her singing and also exerting.
Yes. Cheeky Hibiki.
And if anyone in that show started just straight up singing metal, it would be Chris.
Aren't some of Chris's songs, like, kind of metal? Like,
They're J-rock, definitely.
like, not like death metal or anything, but like, you know.
I mean, yeah, the instrumentals get close.
I'm now having the revelation that, like, Symphogear, I like Symphogear for a lot of the same reasons I like the darkness, and I don't know how to feel about that. They do believe in a thing called love.
Friendship is the ultimate power.
Yes. That item sucks, I think, so I'm not going to take it. I don't think I've ever seen those things before.
I still love that Hibiki's weapon is technically supposed to be a spear, but she can't summon it. So she just punches things.
Yeah, it's just like...
And yet the Symphogear is
Fist.
also somehow made for punching, so it works fine.
Yeah. Best weapon for fists.
I love when anyone else uses the Symphogear, they fucking manage to get the spear. It happens like twice in the show, I think.
I know Maria started with, like, a different version of the Gungnir, and she had a spear.
And then me over here getting someone to Symphogear, I'm making a fucking OC.
That's, like, pretty normal, though. It's a show that lends itself
Oh.
well to that sort of thing.
It's the first time I've written it out and, like, tried to develop. Because I make OCs all the time, but fucking nobody gets to know about them.
Forbidden knowledge. The
Me
damn
just
death.
going through a Wikipedia page on, like, mythological weapons, trying to pick one out for the Symphogear to be.
What about, I don't know.
Oh, I already picked Carnivenen.
What's that?
It's the holy dagger of King Arthur.
Ah. See, I would end up picking something incredibly obscure because that's how I am.
Oh, I mean, the one I picked kind of is obscure.
Well, I guess I mean, like, I've
It's
never
not
heard of
any.
it, so I
It's
guess,
not.
yeah.
It's not any of the Arthurian swords. It's not Caliburn or
Wait,
Excalibur.
why does King Arthur have a dagger?
It's just from one of the stories.
But, but what's...
He gets 3 weapons: a sword, a dagger, and I can't remember what the other one was.
I kind of feel, and maybe this is reductive of me, but I feel like if you have a sword already, there's a very limited set of circumstances in which you would rather have a dagger.
If you fucking lose your sword,
I guess.
it's the like medieval equivalent of a sidearm.
But wouldn't you just want another sword, though?
Also, you can hide a dagger.
I guess that's true. That I did not think of. Also, like, what is the line between a dagger and a sword? Like, eventually...
There is actually like there's a length
I'm sure there is.
that
I just
counts. Like,
don't
can't
know
remember what it is.
It's like, surely at some point it stops being a knife and starts being just a sword. But, like, you know. Hi, welcome to Medieval Weapons Talk with Win and Jane. Today we'll be discussing the Aztec spiked club.
Real question is, what's the difference between a dagger and a knife?
I think that the answer to that one is actually just like a dagger is meant for fighting and a knife isn't. Because, like, I think combat knives are actually mostly meant for, like, cutting things, right? Like,
Possibly.
I think that one was
Let's-
like a thing of, like, a question of intent and purpose rather than length. Oh, hey, the electrical cord. I would like to get that.
Right, in one story, he's given Rogimiant, Karnvenin and Kaldovich, which is, Kaldovich is his sword, which is weird, given that that's a sword nobody's ever heard of in Arthurian stuff.
It also sounds like a Russian last name.
So yeah, it's specifically only in Karnvenin or Karnvenihau is exclusive to Welsh stories of Arthur, which you can probably fucking tell by the name.
Yeah, it actually, like, took me a second to parse that you were talking to me still. Like, there was a half second where I was very confused.
I was looking up, right, because I was trying to remember the other 2 weapons that are in that specific story that it's from. But all of the stories, it's... Because there's King Arthur stories from, like, the Welsh and the English and Scottish. And this weapon is specifically only in the Welsh stories. Which are not the stories that have Excalibur, I would like to point out.
Well,
Jane.
What?
Just making sure you're still there.
I am. I just don't know. Like, it's not a topic I know a lot about.
So there's another story where King Arthur kills a giant with a fucking dagger.
That sounds like something King Arthur would do. I say as though we're like good friends or something.
You see, and of course, even as I say he, in my brain, I'm still fucking seeing Saber from Fate Stay Night.
I've actually never had that problem for whatever reason. I always picture Arthur as like sort of a like long-haired dude with a mustache, and I don't know where that perception comes from. But that
Right,
is,
and then there is a dude version of Arthur in Fate too,
yeah,
but he just looks like Arthur. He looks like Arturia, but a dude.
yeah.
Never calling her Altria. I don't give a fuck what the F-Go English translations are.
Altria
Every other
just,
translation says Arturia.
Altria just seems like a weird choice for a number of reasons.
And apparently it wasn't even like the localizers. It was Type Moon was like, you have to do it as Altria
That
for
reminds
some
me,
reason. The translators wanted to do
I forget
Arteria.
what I was watching, but they were talking about how when they translated the Hellsing series, the author of the original manga was like, no, it's not Alucard, it's Alucard, and you have to spell it with an R or else it's wrong. Even though
And
the entire point of the name is that it's Dracula spelled backwards.
And then they fucking ignored him, apparently. Because his name is Alucard in the translations.
Maybe it was that they had to convince him to make it Alucard. I remember there was
Or
some
maybe-
sort of conflict over this.
Maybe in the manga it stayed Alucard,
That could
but
also be...
in the anime it's Alucard.
To be clear, this is something I watched, I think, on E3
Yeah.
to give you... Or not E3,
G4.
G4, to give you an idea of how long ago I saw this particular segment. But for whatever reason, it's always stuck in my memory.
I've never watched the original Hellsing anime, but it's
never
definitely
have.
Alucard. I've watched Ultimate like twice.
I've never seen either.
Oh, hey Trey.
Except for like, oh, does Trey want to come in the call?
No, he's just in the stream chat.
Okay. Let me check the server, the Stream server anyway though, just to check. Oh, hey, I shouldn't be showing you that because I got the thing open. Okay, yeah, he didn't say anything. Hi, Trey. Also, Carrie gave me her Steam password, so maybe after this we can play some Dark Souls. Could be a change of pace for this show, but like, I kind of want to play some Dark Souls. How would you feel
I
about
just
that?
want to point out that there can only be like one save in Dark Souls.
No?
Wait, or did I just make that up? I think I just made that up.
Completely just, like, you might be
Cool,
thinking of...
cool.
I think you're thinking of Pokemon.
I'm not thinking Pokemon.
I think you're thinking of Pokemon. That's the only game I can think of that's come out, like there've been installments semi-recently that's still a thing. Because no, I made a new character yesterday. Or was it the day before yesterday? It was only a few days ago at the most. But yeah, I made a new character on CC's Steam account, which there really should be a way to like merge Steam accounts, because like if they're on the same computer, because what happens right now is I can see all the games that CC owns on this computer, but I can't actually play them. It'll just pop up a thing telling me I need permission. And we tried to work that out the other day, but however you do it, it's apparently not very obvious.
Yeah, it seems systems are weird.
Yeah. But after this run, perhaps we will switch over to that. Which means I'm gonna need to cycle the stream on and off again, because that's a separate, like, playlist in the VODs. So, that'll be fun. Hopefully that doesn't break anything.
I'm gonna paste a good Symphogear joke I saw into the stream chat.
You should do that.
Hey Hibiki, holding the door open for Miku. After you, Miku. Miku, no, after you, Hibiki. No, I insist, after you. Chris, pushing past both of them after me.
I also like, apparently, at some point, Chris, like, telling people to not be lovey-dovey in public becomes a joke.
Yeah.
That is what I have intuited from the memes that I have seen.
That happens a couple times.
It's pretty good. We might die, which is embarrassing, but, you know. Yeah, okay. That's enough Isaac for today. And you know what? I'm not going to cycle the stream, I'm just gonna put the VOD in both playlists, because, I mean, I don't think anybody's really been watching them anyway, so, like, yeah.
Alright, Trey, that's fine.
What's up?
You said something in stream chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. There is always a place for you on stream, but if you don't want to be on today because you're not feeling up to it, that's totally fine. All right. I will turn the screen share back on for you in a little bit when change user, log out. Hopefully it... Shit. Okay.
What's up, gamers?
Really? It sent her a Steam Guard code because I got the password wrong once. And now I don't know how to fix that.
Love to Steam.
Boy, this game absolutely is great, isn't it? Okay, like I feel like it should come in here. You need to enter the current Steam Guard code from the Steam mobile authenticator on your phone.
God, why don't you just use an email like a normal person, Jerry?
Oh. Well, like 99% of the time, that's probably more convenient, but she's at work right now.
She just got the Steam Guard and is like, what? But why?
How you guys doing?
Pretty gay.
She might also have her phone turned off, cause like, you know, she's doing a business.
Doing a business.
I think they're doing some kind of tournament at the card shop tonight. Alright, so, probably should have had like a backup plan in case this didn't work, but I'm a fool, so I don't. Play Super Mario 64. Hey Hines, fuck you.
Channeling his inner Mala.
When you're supposed to say no, that's my job. Anyway,
No, but that's my job.
look, a banner.
Bruce?
Wayne?
What? No, Banner.
Oh, I got a ping. Oh, it's actually not from anything important. It's from the fucking Promar server that Ned bothered me to join, and I joined it because he's a nice guy, but he makes too many Discord servers.
GeoGuessr?
Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea. Google Chrome's already open and everything. Open this in a new window so you guys don't look at what we're shopping for on Target. No one can know that I'm trying to purchase a desk.
How fucking dare you? Who needs desks?
Me. Okay.
Just hold your computer in your arms while using it.
I have a laptop, but it was actually more Cherry's idea that I get a desk because the fact that I like lay flat on my back and then like put my arms up like a fucking cricket to type bothers her a lot, and she thinks it's bad for my health, which to be fair, probably is. So yeah, until/unless Cherry gets back to me, we are gonna just play GeoGuessr. Specific window. I can't. Are you kidding? I can't capture Google Chrome with this. Really? Really? Okay.
What?
I went to the window capture, and for some reason I can't pick Chrome. So I guess you guys are gonna have to look at the entire monitor. Have fun with that. And for the love of God, do not let me forget to turn that off if I have to tab over to talk to Cherry. Yeah, okay. GeoGuessr. Why do I still have this controller in my lap?
GeoGuessr is basically the Dark Souls of map-related video games.
Oh, you know what? That might be her pinging me right now.
Don't put it on screen.
Oh, no, I checked on my laptop. It's Trey, and he would like to join the call.
Okay.
Is that what Loot Me In Squad means? I think that's what that means.
Yes, that is what Loot Me In Squad means.
Okay, let me...
Presumably.
Just
I've
take
never...
that off for a second.
Whoa! Infinite
friends,
OBS!
add friends to group chat. It's gonna be Trey.
Bow, bow.
Da-da-da-da.
Yo.
Hi, Trey.
How goes?
It goes.
God, if I'm quiet to the stream, I can't imagine how Trey sounds.
Well, Heinz said you weren't quiet anymore, which is hopefully still true.
True.
Is that better?
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine to us. It's just
Well,
like...
he wasn't fine to me, but I turned him up, so it's fine now.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I turned him up too, but it's using a new computer. Well, still kind of new to me at least. It's a little bit confusing. Anyway, we're like somewhere in the British Isles, I think. Gate Hangs Well. That's not the name of a place. That's a statement.
Are you gonna screen share on Discord, Jane?
Fuck. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta toggle the display capture off again. Go over here. Turn it on. Can you guys see that okay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, turn the display capture back on.
Sure was an endless OBS window again.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes.
Gate hangs well, does it?
Yeah. What kind of the name? Like, is that the name of this building? Gate Hangs Well?
Trey, does your gate hang well?
My gate hangs on an average basis, I think.
So Trey, have you defeated any evil sorceresses using the power of friendship today?
What The gate.
Let's see. I just got a
What?
pizza delivered because I gave up on whether or not it would be worthwhile to get a Denny's Grand Slam or a All-Star from Waffle House delivered to my house.
So is that a yes?
I guess you could say so.
Use the power of friendship.
The power of a hot pepperoni pizza.
It was
had-
barbecue chicken. Uh-huh.
All pizzas are pepperoni unless proven otherwise. Also,
Got a zag
I
on them a little bit.
I had the Fryer fish and chips.
I think
okay,
we're
so
in England.
Definitely in England.
Or the UK.
The UK. This is like, is that
That
the
is-
thing on the Welsh coat of arms?
Wait, I thought the Welsh coat of arms was a dragon.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
it is.
it's a dragon, and it's it's landscape instead of being vertical.
One of
That
them
would be on a
has
coat of arms. That looks like
One
it
of
would
them
be
has-
shaped more.
a lion, though, doesn't it? Like a lion doing this like rearing up pose. What's this place called?
But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're in England.
Yeah. Oh, this place is just called the Red Lion. This is where the D&D adventure starts.
T-
Fine ales and bar snacks. What's a bar
Yeah.
snack? Like
nuts,
pretzels? Ooh,
pretzels, nuts.
Like salted mixed nuts?
Is it like a Scooby snack for bartenders?
Yes.
Sure.
The Bumblehole!
Mumblehole.
Bumblehole! You guys want to go to
Bumblehole.
Bumblehole? Look at these incredibly British gentlemen looking
The
at
gate
us.
hangs well by the bumble hole.
This place is out of
NLC
a fucking Tolkien
spares.
novel. NLC spares.
NLC spares.
But yeah, also if like any of y'all-
Euromaster.
I am the Euromeister.
I'm
ATS.
Mr. Euromaster, I'm Mr. Sun. Anything that I touch turns to euros in my clutch. That didn't have the right amount of syllables. That was awkward.
Turns to
Fuck
quid
it
in
up.
my clutch.
There you go. St. Peter's Derby End. Is his Derby End his butt?
You said it, not me.
Is it his head? I don't understand. Which one is the Derby End?
It's the head end where the derby is. I don't understand what's confusing about this.
Also,
Pretty-
yeah, if anybody either in the call or in chat wants to be back on tomorrow doing a thing for Bungie Day, and we'll be again streaming for an interminably long amount of time.
I very well might come back since that is relevant to my interests as
It's
a
also relevant
Destiny
to my
player
interests.
who kind of is like I don't know what my relationship with the game is like at this point. It's something.
Facebook status, it's complicated.
Relevant
Yeah.
to my interests, but for completely different reasons.
Yeah, we've all got like a different level of Bungie fandom. That'll probably be like around 9 Eastern tomorrow, or maybe a little earlier. I don't know.
And that is being bundled with my birthday
Yes.
stream.
What I'm
Even
gonna
though my
do-
birthday is the day after, but
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start whenever I happen to get up, and then I'll just bring you guys on when you're ready to go. 'Cause,
Okay.
Again, like, I have the house to myself for most of tomorrow, so...
Cherry's being gay and doing crimes.
No, she's being gay.
Being
and
gay and doing crimes.
doing a magic
Crimes.
tournament. There's like some kind
Magic
of
tournaments are
pre-release
illegal.
thing. They're not. What do we have here? Is this just like a trilobite that they drew on the side of the wall?
And that's the Wayland Yutani emblem.
You're so fucking precious when
Given
you
the lion
smile.
was on the coat of arms of Richard the Lionheart, I'm strongly leaning towards England. I
saw
mean,
I saw a video, I think it was on Tumblr, that had that song set to just pictures of isopods, and now I just think of that song whenever I see isopods.
isopods are good.
That's what I listen to
They
music
are.
on.
You listen to music on your isopod? Really?
Yeah.
What model do you have?
Or an isopod is like a virtual CD
think-
drive.
I think mine
Oh.
is a classic G5.
What the hell is this?
Subridge.
Minster.
Subridge or Cominster? This is like abbreviations because the names of the cities are too big to fit on the sign?
Milady.
Melandmass?
Old Netherton Black Health. God, we are extremely England. I
Like,
don't know
we're
where in
Black Health
England,
is what I
but we
call
are
my
like
boss.
extremely
We're so England. We're so England that this looks
Oh,
like...
near Birmingham.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
that's-
I knew I had been on this road before.
Wait,
I've
hold on.
I've visited my family there before.
So Birmingham is a battleship used by the
Isn't Dudley...
Earth Space Federation.
Isn't Dudley in Scotland? I thought Dudley was in Scotland.
Where is Birmingham again? I forgot.
Oh, there's a Birmingham, Alabama, which is what I was thinking.
No,
But
no,
it's probably
but not-
not near that one. God, I don't know. I'm just gonna pop us, like...
no.
right.
Let's look.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna put a
Pretty sure-
tentative guess there.
Pretty sure Birmingham is a relatively large English city. Or
Yeah.
British, I don't.
What is this? What? Huh?
Is there an ARG going on? I keep seeing weird symbols. Are we in an ARG?
Hey, piss brains, can you teleport?
What? What?
Excuse me.
I don't get it.
The ARG involving the porn bots from
Oh.
Tumblr.
I don't remember
It-
that.
We should look.
Okay, it was happening like I think last month, where like some like people got bot messages that said, "Hey, P brain, can you teleport?" or something to that effect.
That's
And-
astounding.
Yeah, Heinz
Hello?
says that Birmingham is in the Midlands, and he's right. It's West Midland City.
What is the Midlands? Is that like up here? About
Presumably.
Yeah, it's near Leeds.
Okay. Leeds, Scunthorpe. Well, you know,
It's near Wales.
it's
ish.
somewhere around here.
There's Birmingham
Where?
to the south and west.
Which west?
Or east rather. East
left?
from
The-
where
the
you're
right.
at. To the right.
Okay,
The right.
the right. Do the
East.
shuffle.
Oh wait, there's Wolverhampton. Yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
that was
So,
another
yeah.
one of the places that was
Yeah,
on the
alright.
sign.
We're like
Sign.
actually
Yeah,
I saw there was
Oh, and
like a
Birmingham's right there. Yeah.
um
Okay.
there was like a route marker on the sign, I thought. Maybe I can get us even closer into where we are.
I
Although
can
we've
remember
actually-
where the fucking sign is.
Actually, we've moved a bit since we'll just go with this. Yeah, there we go.
A.
Dudley,
5 stars.
Brimley Hill.
I 100% feel like I have been on that road,
Hell yeah, here we are.
We're in
but not this
Dirtland.
one.
Well, we're
God, I hope
here. we're at the place. We've
We're
done
in Dirtland.
This looks more like Arizona than a can of sweet tea.
it. I get it.
I'm glad.
Arizona is a brand of tea.
Mountains.
Breakfast of champions.
Hey, there's cacti here. Look at them saguaros.
Friends.
Really? Cacti?
Cacti are friends.
They're prickly, though.
You can slice them with lasers.
So are a lot of my friends, Jane.
Mm,
A lot of my friends will severely damage me if I try to hug them.
I'll allow it. Ah, okay. I guess the Google car man died here. So
That's when the truck was abducted.
So, there's no more road that way. I guess let's try going this way.
Imagine if you were just clicking along and then suddenly it was sucked into the sky.
That would be pretty great. Not for the guy driving, obviously. That would be like.
Should we just drop a marker in Arizona? Because I feel like we're not gonna get. I mean, oh wait,
hold
go
on.
back.
Entrada y salida
Oh,
de
okay,
camiones.
actually. We might be in
Like
Mexico.
Mexico, or
Mexico.
like near the border, maybe.
Wish we could be next to that truck. Oh, what's on the van? Nothing that we can make out. Okay.
Elite?
Pardon me. Maybe that's what it's supposed to say. That's a weird logo.
Truck, please get next to us.
It's probably washed out because of the sun.
Yeah.
It's as if the drivers didn't drive specifically in a way for people to be able to play this game. Oh, it's probably the same
I
sign.
believe it is the exact.
Be-
Oh,
Yeah.
1 kilometer. So we're probably not in the United States. Probably in. I'm gonna guess Mexico. Like.
Does Mexico use kilometers? I mean,
think
like
so.
everywhere else uses kilometers, so probably.
Well, everywhere else except for like some parts of the UK and I think Liberia. Ah, okay. So.
So, just
Seriously? Sure. I'll just put us like
yeah, let's give this a really low rating.
here. We actually got a decent score, which is hilarious. But yeah, fuck you. Put me on a dirt road in the middle of Mexico. No signs.
Well, would you prefer a road in the middle of a selection of trees and pond land?
This
We're gonna
could be
find
like
out.
This could be New Hampshire or Vermont or
Norway. This could be
anywhere in
anywhere.
Canada or Norway or Sweden or
Anywhere in
Honduras.
like the northern part of North America or Europe. Are railroad crossing signs a thing that vary significantly by country?
I don't fucking know.
Like, I've never seen that kind before, but I don't know if that means anything or not.
Looks kind of makeshift.
Yeah, what do we got?
Spinny
here?
spin.
Is this
They look
just,
like those are just like
pictograms of trains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What looks like an ad for a church.
okay, there's another sign. Spin around. Hey, oh wait, yeah, no, they're just red lines. There's another sign.
Arrows, like.
If you go back to where you were going, there was another sign coming up. I mean the other way.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
triangular one here?
Yeah.
I think this is just another set of train signs. Yeah.
God damn it. Well, that one got fucked up.
Yeah, somebody like ran into that one.
Like a bird flew into it.
Yep.
Ka and choo-choo don't mix.
It's true, I fucking hate trains.
Fuck 'em.
Bird probably hates trains too, we should ask her.
I like trains,
Oh,
but
well,
I am
vehicle.
also
Oh.
a robot, so my opinion is not to be
Yeep.
trusted.
Of the trains that I've been on, I liked one of them. And
Being a robot doesn't automatically mean you like mechanical things.
Yes, that is very true.
I know many
I, for one,
robots.
hate printers.
I'm a robot fucker.
Man, who likes printers? To be honest with you, like.
Oh gosh,
You ever
I got.
Go on. Oh
I
no!
got-
No!
The kiss of
death.
the kiss of death.
I'm throwing money
Monsieur
down on
Ivan.
Ukraine. I'm throwing my money on Ukraine.
Oh hey, it's one of these things.
Could still be Ukraine.
That's a
Why does it look like it
fucked up
ha-
hammered sickle.
Oh.
They like put it on
Oh.
wrong or something.
No, and there's a rocket on it.
Oh yeah. What?
Space age Soviet.
Like a former place where they used to do like a lot of Soviet era.
Now I'm just
rocketry?
thinking of that image with the "There's no God up here."
What?
That Soviet propaganda thing with the with the cosmonaut,
I have never seen.
And
the
it just
image
says,
you
like,
are referring to.
and it just fucking says, "I see no God" in Russian. It's really good.
Hey, do you guys like to
We're in the Chernobyl exclusion zone.
Are we? Is that what that says? Do you speak?
No.
Do you read the Cyrillic alphabet?
Russian.
But I'm thinking Ukraine.
You always think it's Ukraine.
Listen.
I mean, it
Excuse
might be
me,
Ukraine.
the Ukraine.
It might very well be in the Ukraine, but it also might be Russia, Belarus, or like any of the other countries that use the Cyrillic alphabet. This person has a package that they haven't retrieved yet, and a
Funky
Look at
payphone.
this. Like, what?
It's a very funky payphone. Shaped like an egg.
What is that? And it's red, so it's like it seems like it's probably important.
Comrade phone book. Phone book. Payphone. Wow, why the fuck do I not know how words work?
Comrade payphone.
You
Abraham
have a
Lincoln lives in
collect
that house.
call from
That's the
Soviet
log cabin.
Russia. Will you accept the charges?
Soviet Arostotska. Papers, please.
Papers, please. Denied.
Denied.
Are you an Egyptian? Because you're in denial.
Denial.
This lady just walking along the road. Where are you headed, my friends?
I see
I like
no
her
God up
shoes.
here. Where is it?
I like her shoes.
She is traveling
Apparently-
along merrily in her travels.
Supposedly, according to the internet, "I see no God up here" was a quote by Yuri Gagarin.
Didn't that guy die like not too long after he went to space? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
I have no idea. I'm gonna go check the Wikipedia page.
Instead, why don't you
Too fucking late.
why don't you enjoy this like weirdly low to the ground power line?
Where are the cords?
I don't know. Actually, I do just barely see them, but they seem
No, Vostok 1 was 1961. He died in 1968.
I see.
Which means he died pretty young. He was 34.
Must
Gosh.
have been all that space radiation.
Which means he was like almost.
Cows.
He was
Not one
27
cow was just chilling in the street.
when he went to space.
Just,
Okay,
you know.
win.
What?
Cows.
Moo.
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 Meh.
Moo.
Meh.
What sound does a Russian cow make?
Meh.
Moo, comrade.
Moo. Moo.
God, now I'm thinking of those idiotic, like, you have two cows, the government does X posters. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Vaguely.
Is it right-wing propaganda?
Sometimes, it's a format that can be twisted to say whatever you feel like saying. But it's like you have two cows, and it's with the name of like a form of government, and then it's you have two cows, and then the government does something, depending on the form of government. The one that always sticks in my mind is fascism. You have two cows, the government takes both and shoots you. But my history teacher had one on her wall in high school.
What'd it say?
Oh, I don't remember. It was pretty long. But it was like, from top to bottom, various governmental forms throughout the ages. Starting, I believe, with feudalism and then going up to democracy.
Why can't I see the specific?
You have two cows. An absurdist government takes one from you and says that pursuing it would be pointless.
Wherever we are, they have...
We're
buildings.
supposed to be.
I found it. I found the image so I could show it to Jane.
But I'm doing this.
I know, but
I'm doing this.
I'm going onto a sketchy Russian website to download a high-resolution version.
Why are you doing that? It's not that important.
Listen, just because it's Russian doesn't actually mean it's sketchy.
Hey, do you guys
But-
want to go to the auto market? I think that's what that says.
The Abtomapkit.
Which, like, I would think it would have something to do with cars, but maybe it just means, like, mini-mart.
Isn't it weird how the Cyrillic alphabet has has letters that look like Western letters, but are also completely different?
It is the reason that it is like that is because Cyrillic is derived from Old Church Slavonic, which itself was derived directly from the Greek alphabet rather than the Latin alphabet that we use. And in fact, it is named after a person, one Saint Cyril, who was credited with the invention of Old Church
Okay.
Slavonic.
I put it in the current group chat.
Okay.
You can look whenever you want.
I will look.
He's just chilling up there. He's got a
That's an extremely funny picture.
he's kind of thick.
Yuri Gagarin is kind of thick. Trade 2018.
This will be my legacy.
Thick Comrade.
Okay.
I'm gonna rename this image Thick Comrade.
Please don't.
Just on my computer. I'm gonna name the file Thick Comrade.
I feel like you could replace that text in the middle with anything. Like you could make that unexploitable, as they used to call them.
The kids call them memes.
An image macro.
Even though, really, yeah, an image macro would be the more accurate term. But we're old, so I mean...
An image macaroni.
Have either of you ever looked at the alt history wiki?
No.
So it's just a wiki where a bunch of people make up alternate timelines in histories for them and stuff. And let me tell y'all, it's real bad.
Is that
Yeah.
associated with, I think it was just called althistory.org? That
Possibly.
That website that was fairly popular like 10 years ago?
Possibly.
The source of some good stories from what I remember, and then just like a lot of garbage. I don't know where the fuck we are. I'm just gonna pop a pin, like, here, and we'll see.
There's one I was reading through called 1983 Doomsday.
Yeah, we were in we were near Yekaterinburg, which I actually have heard of.
1983 Doomsday is based on...
Chelyabinsk.
Do you know that story of that one watch officer, that Soviet watch officer, where they got a warning that there was a American missile launch, but he decided that it was a false alarm and he was correct?
Stanislav, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Doomsday 1983 is based on, what if he for some reason got transferred before that moment? And the new watch officer decided it was real. And there's one moment in that story where the dude's flying in a helicopter to get to a shelter, and they start getting reports that the first U.S. missiles that would supposedly land didn't happen, but all of the missiles had already been launched.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just... And then he went, oh god, I've started World War III, and immediately died from a stroke.
Huh. Whoops.
Like, they said, realizing he started World War III, he died of a stroke. As
Hey.
if that caused a stroke. That's not how
Hey.
strokes work.
Hey.
We're in
welcome-
Australia's high country.
Yeah, welcome to Australia's high country.
I
Win.
think-
Hi, Australia's high country.
Win.
Yes?
Welcome to Australia's high country. Why do they call it high country?
Yeah,
As
let's look at some of the...
There are 30,000 weed jokes that you could make in this line, but
Pancake
I'm
and
going to
crepe
choose not
restaurant.
to.
I like that there's just, like, nothing out here but some farms, and then pancake and crepe restaurant.
Now,
Man, I was craving some pancakes earlier.
let's look at
I am
the
a pancake.
featured alternate histories on this website.
I would rather...
let's see.
I would rather...
President McCain,
I'd rather we didn't
the Great White South.
do that. When...
Do you know about that story about the Russian cosmonaut? So he goes up in this big spaceship, and he's got this portal window. He's looking out of it, and he sees the curvature of the Earth for the first time. And all of a sudden, the strange ticking. And it's coming out of the dashboard. But he can't find it. He can't stop it. He keeps going. A few hours into this, it begins to feel like torture. But what's he gonna do? He's up in space. So the cosmonaut decides the only way to save his sanity is to fall in love with the sound.
And seize the means of production.
And then Odeza's
Did he,
album thing starts.
Did he fuck the rocket?
Yes, he fucked the rocket.
Okay, I thought that's where that was going. So I'm glad to be vindicated.
So, one of the timelines that was kind of funny was so the Tsar and the monarchy of Russia stays intact, and then Leon Trotsky gets elected president in the United States, and the United States turns communist, and then the World War II and like the Cold War happened backwards. So then suddenly the Cold War is communist America versus capitalist constitutional monarchy Russia. And then all of like the Western allies are suddenly communist. The UK is communist, France is communist. Ireland, not communist.
Well, it's Scotland.
Well, Scotland is part of Britain. The UK remains the same, but communist.
It's the same,
but
communist. you know.
Alaska is a sovereign nation. Oh, right, I forgot. The USSA
The
invades
USSR.
Canada. Invades Canada, and Canada becomes part of the USSA. And in modern day, Justin Trudeau is the premier of the USSA.
Oh my god.
I think the internet should be revoked.
This is the dumbest shit I've heard all week. Not a hard bar to clear, granted, but still.
Torn away.
Oh,
It's-
by the way, Alaska is a sovereign country, and its president is Sarah Palin.
Of course.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, Australia.
Oh, and Australia and New Zealand are their own country.
Okay.
Are they part of the same thing,
Is this
or
just-
are they separate
Is
countries?
this just like we're in somebody's farm? What's going
They're
on
this-
here?
I think they're the same combined country, and they're democratic. Also, oh yeah, in 1983 Doomsday, they're one country. Australia only got hit by like 3 nukes,
Only.
and well, I mean compared to the size of the country, and
Especially if they hit in the middle where
And
not many
New Ze-
people live.
well, no, they aim for cities, but New Zealand then got hit by none. So, oh yeah, basically the USSR in 1983 Doomsday, it's just like people just go into Siberia, and then the country exists in Siberia. Because who the fuck's gonna nuke Siberia? Oh, right, I forgot about that. At the beginning of that, the Soviet Union also launched nukes at China. And then
That's
China launched in response, but their missiles basically hit cities that the US missiles already hit.
Hey,
they- What flag is that?
I don't know.
That's a weird flag pattern.
Is this... Are we in
Like, like 4 equal-sized bars and then 1 large bar in the middle.
We're like
That's
somewhere in Southeast Asia, I think. Like, this vicinity. Maybe Myanmar? I don't recognize this script. Is this like, maybe like Thailand?
I think that it's probably going to be either Thailand or Burma, as previously mentioned. It looks like one of those two.
That means that we might be on like a mission of Burma?
oh my god. There's
Ooh.
2 alt histories in the featured
Pretty
timelines. That's just John McCain wins.
What a
There's 2.
shattering
Two.
twist.
Dos X.
Hey,
I don't
like a lot
always
of-
read alternate histories, but when I do, I prefer Doomsday 1983.
I don't ever read them anymore because I read them a lot when I was younger.
I mean,
and
it's like the least bad one, honestly.
it's
It's 1983.
largely
I want-
like fairly not a good genre of fiction because a lot of the people who write it are either stupid, motivated by political or nationalistic ideologies, which pretty easily gets in the way of making an interesting story, or they are both. Is
I
this,
can't fucking find a communist when
is this
the
King
Spanish Civil War one.
Yagmi of the Bhutan?
Look on the other sign to the right, if you can.
This one?
Yeah. Does it have any?
Nah, it's all like there's this one says welcome, but over here there does not appear to be any English. Or in here. Where are we?
I have no fucking idea. If only I recognize that flag. Are we in like
I feel like we're in Thailand, but I'm not sure.
It does look like Thai, but
In
Yeah,
Thailand,
that's-
Thailand
that's
has a
Thai.
monarch still, right? That could be this guy. And here's a picture of him over here with his wife. Or at least I assume that's his wife.
yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's Thailand.
I'm gonna guess Thailand. say we're like here near Phetchabun. Oh, we were in Thailand. We were closer to the border with Cambodia, but
Yeah, that is the Thai flag,
Cambodia and Laos.
cool.
formerly known as Siam.
Yes.
Officially the Kingdom of Thailand. Which
Yeah.
implies that, yes, they do have a monarch.
Yeah. There's a couple countries down there that still have kings. I think Cambodia does, technically, and I think, well, no, I know Bhutan does because I was reading about him the other day. Did you know that he is officially styled the Dragon King? That's the truth.
That's pretty badass.
The guy's like a terrible person, but you know. But that's how these things be. So we've got a man filling a Toyota with what appears to be candy bars?
Makes
and
sense.
bananas. What is on the... Like, the boxes have... At least this box clearly has bananas in it, but what is this logo? They look like protein bars or something. Where are we? Bananas. I would say that this particular guest is pretty bananas, right, guys?
Nice.
There's one alt history where all that happens is the Munich Agreement doesn't happen and World War II starts a year early in Germany invades Czechoslovakia. And basically everything turns out the same, so I don't know what the point of writing it was.
Maybe the person who wrote it was just like sick of all the like one little thing changes and it completely changes world history. So
I mean, there are a lot of things that would do that, but there's a lot of things that would not do that.
maybe that was his point. He was just like, fuck all these people. I'm tired of reading this. And make an extremely boring on purpose story where everything is mostly the same.
It's like me playing Hearts of Iron. Because I can never win the Spanish Civil War. It will never happen. I only tried it once, so we're in Australia. South Africa.
Yeah, like,
Just drop in the middle of Australia.
well, like I could
Oh,
do
wait.
that, but then if we're in South Africa, that's a problem.
Basically the same country.
They're not, though. They're quite far apart. I will say every individual I've seen so far has been, well, if we're in South
Cow.
Africa, South African. So, like,
Cow.
I saw
Cow.
the cow. Yes,
Cow.
cow. Is that a cow? Yeah, that's like a
It's an animal.
breed of cow I'm not familiar with, but that is a cow. He needs to
That
get some
looks like-
food.
Bony.
He looks kind of sick.
That cow won't make good milk or good meat.
Maybe it's a wild cow? Is that a thing in some places? It has to be. Like wild herds
Cow.
of cow.
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 How now, brown cow?
Cow.
Touch the
Cow.
cow. Do it now.
Do not touch cow without permission.
When should we touch the cow?
Now.
Oh, okay.
These are the best map. This is why I never play
It
GeoGuessr
was
on my
fucking
own.
South Africa, goddamn it.
Looks like it was on the border between South Africa and Botswana.
Yeah, right over here near, this town is called Zerust, which I thought was like a term for sci-fi that hasn't aged well, but I guess it's also a place.
I guess.
I really should have picked South Africa, but whatever. Here we are on the open dirt road.
Again?
Yeah, again.
I see no
Y'all-
god down here either.
Y'all ever been to a log cabin?
That's Abraham.
Abraham.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Linkabe.
I love how the landscape just randomly out of nowhere switches from being green and cheery to gray and London-like.
What culture ends things in Haim? Haim. I know it's a thing.
Hebrew?
No. Like as far as city names.
Well, city names, yeah, in Scandinavia.
Like Scandinavianism.
Like Helheim.
Yeah. When I say jump,
Oh, yeah,
you say
yeah.
how high.
Niflheim.
Okay, so we appear to be
Jotunheim.
trapped in purgatory again. I have no idea where this could possibly be. This could be like anywhere in the world.
And there's a god named Heimdall.
I don't know.
True.
You know what? I'm gonna say we're in Belarus. Fuck it. We actually were in Russia, which, of course we were.
Heimdall's really good in Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
Thor
hey,
Ragnarok is a good movie and you should watch it.
Hey. I wonder where we are.
Probably
wait,
Reno.
hold on. Okay, I was misled. I see Las Vegas energy drink, so I figure, okay, we're probably near Las Vegas.
And then turn and...
Warsaw! 8 kilometers that way.
My favorite place to gamble, Las Vegas, Poland.
Las Vegas, Poland.
Las Vegas, Poland.
Alright, so we're near Warsaw. There we go. 5 fucking stars.
Atlantic City, Czechoslovakia.
Atlantic City, Czechoslovakia. That's doubly funny because Czechoslovakia is landlocked. From Atlantic to Pacific, the traffic is terrific.
Traffic is horrific.
I always wondered what that line meant. Like, the traffic is terrific? We're in France again.
I could totally imagine a World War II battle here. Is that your standard for France? No.
Is that your standard for France?
There's also racism. Look and see if you see any...
I get where you're coming from, but also this is just like a bunch of fucking trees. I don't think trees are terrible.
Do you think these trees hate Islam?
I don't think trees have strong opinions on
Did
different
these trees
genres
vote for
of
Macron
person.
or Le Pen?
I'm going to banish you to the moon.
I see no god up there.
The moon!
I'm gonna make a communist moon colony and you can't fucking stop me.
Communist Moon Colony is my favorite techno act.
There's definitely multiple Soviet science fiction stories about that.
La
Sees
Mayorai?
the means of astronomy.
Would that just be like a telescope?
Yeah.
That seems pretty easy to seize, all things considered. You just like
Soviet Union invades Hawaii just to
like-
take their observatories.
just like buy one or steal one, or there's multiple ways you could acquire a telescope.
Pretty sure Russia
Then
already
what?
has. I'm pretty sure Russia already has great places to set up observatories.
Hey, that's cool and all, but have you considered setting up a telescope in Lewoy?
It's only 4 kilometers away.
Yeah, we're only 4 kilometers
I don't-
away from Lewoy.
I don't know where any of these places are. Can we find a sign that just says Paris?
Or
It's like-
like Bordeaux would help too. I know where Bordeaux is.
Bourneville.
Bordeaux is not called Bourneville.
There was a sign that said Bourneville.
Oh. I don't
Isn't
know where
there
that is
a-
either.
Jason.
Isn't
Bourne.
there a brand of diaper rash ointment called Boudreaux's butt paste?
Maybe?
Jane
Kind
is
of
not
a-
an expert on butt paste.
I'm not, no. I have never had an infant, so it's not something I've ever really kept an eye out for at the store, but...
Weren't you an infant? Didn't you pay attention to the brands your mother used?
No! No, I did not. When I was an infant, I paid
Whom
attention
among us?
to exactly one thing, and that was Barney.
My dad works at a baby store, and he has confirmed that there is indeed a brand called Bordeaux's butt paste.
Wait, hold on. Your dad works at a baby store.
You know what
Yes.
it means, Jane.
I can intuit what it means. I'm not gonna make a joke about it being a place where babies are bought.
They sell
and sold.
babies, yes.
But that's like a form of specialty shop. Like
I mean,
baby-
Babies R Us was a thing until last week.
Babies and baby-related
Yeah,
accessories.
I was wondering if
They
that
sell
store
babies. And...
went with Kids R Us.
Yeah, no,
fucking
that
did.
one lasted longer than Kids R Us did, but Toys R Us just died, and so did Babies R Us.
But
Jeffrey Giraffe is fucking dead.
like
Rest in peace, Jeffrey.
they only sell baby stuff.
No,
Yeah. It's a pretty. It's a
Girl,
fairly
gal.
lucrative business
I guess- Like I guess it,
section.
I
guess-
guess it makes sense because just like
But that
lots of
store's
people
probably
have
dying
kids,
because
so,
millennials refuse to have children and all. I'm
I
gonna keep
know
it
for
real with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you, 47th Prime Minister of
57th. You fucked it up.
57th Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe. This is not going to help the Japan's
Declining birth rate.
declining birth rate.
There you
Declining. I forgot the word declining.
go.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief.
Sente Catherine. I don't know. We're somewhere in like I'm gonna guess
France.
northern France. Maybe we're near like Rennes. Yeah. Okay. We were up here.
In a wildlife park.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're in
South
Thailand again. I
Thailand.
guess.
Thailand.
This looks remarkably similar to where we were earlier.
More
this is
colorful.
Definitely Southeast Asia.
I want to look at these backpacks. Are there any like funny bootleg ones, or are they all? Actually, these
Cars.
all look pretty like legit. I wasn't necessarily expecting there to be funny bootleg ones, but I was kind of hoping there would be.
Had your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Well, there's an animal in the road, I think.
Graduation ceremonies. 42nd. Also, they appear to speak English. here.
Dog. Is that a dog? Dog.
Dog.
Bottle. Dog. Oh no, we ran the dog over.
We did not run the dog over. He's right there.
Oh, hello, dog.
That's a good boy. Somebody take a picture of that dog, please. Somebody screen cap it. I will wait until this task is
let me-
completed.
Do you want me to take a shot of the whole screen, or do you want me to
Dog
cut
captured.
out a
Either
never
is fine, because if you get the whole screen, I can just crop him out later. Like it's just a picture of dog. I'm gonna make him the thumbnail for this video.
Okay, I also took a shot of it, but
Awesome.
Trey
The
already
dog
did.
has been
So
captured.
Awesome. Okay.
Trey did it before me, so doesn't matter. But
Dog.
dog.
It's all good, because now we have a backup.
We have encountered a Doge.
Just like some folks hanging out on the roadside. What are
I'm
they
gonna
doing?
put the one I did just in Chatterbox of our server.
I know this isn't what's happening, but it kind of looks like these children are being freestyled to, while this man sits in front of a pile of cinder blocks.
That's the hype man.
It's the cinder blocks are the hype man.
Yes, the cinder blocks are the hype man. They're a DJ duo.
Oh goodness.
Guy sitting next to cinder blocks and
Underwear.
cinder blocks.
dog has been posted.
Excellent. Barak.
Okay, so I guess we aren't. I guess we aren't in Thailand.
It's not
'cause-
Thailand. I'm thinking like South America, maybe.
Oh,
Or are
I
there
think-
places in Southeast Asia that speak primarily English?
but this stuff doesn't seem to be totally in English.
Yeah, actually, there's like a little bit of
Wait, was that
Taibang
Tibet?
Tanwe.
Tibet. So I think we're still in Southeast Asia.
Another dog. There's a lot of dogs around here. I appreciate that. See, this kind of stuff is why I pick the world map, because I like guesses like this. I don't like the ones that are just like, here, we dropped you into this stretch of road in the middle of the desert. Good fucking luck.
Vietnamese.
Almoguera's store. Tibet Tanwe. What does it mean? Tibet Tanwe. Oh, I've been pinged on Discord. That might be... oh, no, that's the dog. Also good. I forgot that we still had TMP Good Dog on our server. It's a useful emote. I would add that to my Twitch thing as one of the higher subscriber tier emotes, but I took that from a stock picture and I don't know whose dog it is. So, like, I don't think I'd get sued or anything. It's just, you know.
I think Vietnamese might use letters. But I could be wrong.
Do you mean they might use, like, Latin letters?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Because...
Sorry, I was thinking of like
Okay.
I was thinking of like Chinese and Japanese, where
okay, as opposed to, like, a...
because those are not letters.
No, but it's gonna be like, there's a lot of languages that use letters, like...
Yes, because like Russian uses letters, but it doesn't use the Latin alphabet.
I think
We live in
Korean
a society.
technically counts.
Languages use letters.
I think Korean also counts as letters, because it's, like, one syllable, or...
Many
one
circles.
picture is- yeah. Another dog! This one's really small. Small doggo.
I didn't. Does that phone number have a country code on it? It might have, but I'm not gonna look it up because that would be illegal.
I think it's at account number.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it does say account number.
Account number for fucking what? That's a good question, but...
Jules store.
Jewel's store, where they sell what appeared to be mostly just like jars of nuts, which I do appreciate, but you know,
Maybe we're in the Philippines? No.
we could.
I don't
be.
know.
Like, I have no clue. It's a genuine mystery.
Like, I think I know generally where we are in the world, but
Yeah, like I think we're in Southeast Asia. There's a small chance we're in South America instead, but just like the general look of the place seems more Southeast Asia to me. Load, spin, sure win. This place sells lottery tickets. Ever talked about my undying hatred for public lotteries?
no.
They're really
But I
fucking
get it.
dumb, and I hate them.
They're like capitalism, but more random. Like you can
Wow.
guess who's gonna be rich in America by whose family is rich.
No,
But the
it's
lottery-
not even that. Like if you
No,
win the
no.
lottery, like, good for you. But
No, the lottery is like fucked up welfare, where a bunch
Yeah.
of people put money into the system and then one person randomly gets all of it.
yeah, what are these posters? Something forgot. Okay, hold on. This is like a gubernatorial election poster up here, which I now can't read because the fucking thing went too far away.
I'll never get over the word gubernatorial. It's a really funny word.
Someone Bravo for governor. Rudy Long Bravo? Is that his name for governor? K Revel. For Sangun Yang Bayan. Maybe that's the name of the province we're in? Or the state or whatever subnational divisions this country has.
I'm going with Vietnam still.
It could well be Vietnam. I'm not sure.
What do you think, Trey?
Yeah, definitely leaning towards Philippines or Thailand, somewhere with previously established English
I think-
presence.
Thailand usually uses their own.
Yeah, Thailand has its own alphabet,
Thing.
but like it might be Vietnam as
Could be Vietnam or Cambodia.
could be
But-
could be the Philippines, although
Sounds-
I would expect to see more
Gross.
Spanish, but
Could be
Are-
Boston.
I don't think it's Boston.
No, it could
Doesn't that
be.
say Celtics?
That does say that does say Celtics 38 though. You're right. I've actually
See-
heard that a lot of the time, like championship shirts. For
Oh yeah. When the
teams
team
that
loses,
don't win will get donated to countries that are in need of clothing.
you saw them a lot, like during pictures from the Syrian Civil War. I mean, not the Libyan Civil War.
Yeah, that sort of place as well. But what is this object that I'm looking at? Are you seeing
Gaddafi
this?
was Libya, right?
I think so. Also, what is this? Fukan.
I thought it said
Falcon.
Falcor.
No.
Oh, that
I
Falcon.
guess it's like a bag of fertilizer or something.
You're a bag of fertilizer.
Are you
I mean, isn't that what all humans
kidding
are in the
on
end?
me?
Isn't that what all humans are in the end?
It sounds
Aren't we?
like an attempt at a pickup line by an alien who has never been to Earth before.
Hello, female. You appear as if you would create very good offspring.
Very strong offspring. God. Okay, so I like at some point this stopped being a road and now we're just in the forest. Like,
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, Jane sleeps tonight.
nah, I sleep in my bed.
Fucking lions don't live in jungles. Fuck that song.
You know,
Also,
there's-
fuck the
In the
term.
savannah, the mighty savannah, the lion sleeps.
Because they also call him the
have-
king of the jungle, and they don't fucking live in the jungle.
I'm gonna
Doesn't
guess
have
Vietnam.
quite as
Let's
nice
cross
a
our
ring to
fingers.
it.
Ooh, it was the Philippines.
Damn it.
It was. I guess they
course.
speak mostly English in this part of the
You know, whenever we have a second guess, we should go with that one.
country. Yeah. I really thought.
Alright, you
in-
guys, I think
in-
I'm out.
Okay.
Alright, see you, Trey.
Take care.
I think in the Philippines, like I thought it was primarily Spanish and like assorted native languages. I didn't think that there was a part of the Philippines that spoke mostly
Yeah.
English.
Because, like, the only American presence was World War II.
Didn't
So, I
Didn't-
don't know.
Well, actually, no. Didn't America own the
wait.
Philippines for a little while after?
The Spanish-American War.
Yeah,
They
Maybe-
might have actually.
maybe that. What the hell?
This is the end of the world.
We're in the fucking Doomsday movie right now. It's what? When were these pictures taken? Look at how blocky everything is.
Behind the scenes of the fucking movie Tornado.
I'm playing a PS1 game over here.
Kinda. Is there fog, maybe?
I think it was just really cloudy. But also, like, the camera quality is not
It looks like
well.
there's like condensation on the camera or something.
Walmart!
This is the Midwest.
Walmart! Yeah,
Assist.
almost certainly. Oh, okay.
What
now
the
we're
fuck?
late. The sky orb has come! Oh, no.
Well, you can tell those were clearly taken at different times.
Yeah. Camera quality, like, a bit better this time. Not much better, but... yeah. Please be legible.
I like how you click one past it and then turn around and you're 8 miles
you know.
away.
Hey,
I fucking can't believe this.
hey, just so you know, just so you're
Dabba-dee,
aware.
dabba-die.
Dabba-dee-dabba-die.
Cause you're chained, dabba-dee-da-da.
Now listen up here.
We're in America.
Yeah. We also live in a society, if you didn't know that.
This is America.
Looking for peace in America. Looking for peace as I stare at you. Useful!
Wow, this camera sucks ass.
It actually does, yes. I can just barely make out the
Emergency.
word emergency there, but...
And then I can make out, like, I can use context clues to realize that it says dial 911.
Hey, don't dial 191. I don't know who that calls. That's like the secret government.
Isn't it 119 in some countries?
Probably. I think in Japan it's something with a 6. It's like 161 or something. Well,
Hey, Jane, you've been live for just over 2 hours. By this
Hey,
point in the broadcast,
hey,
you should have
hey,
consumed at
Win.
least 8 ounces,
Hey, Win.
240 millimeters
Hey,
of water to
Win.
maintain optimum hydration.
Hey, Win.
What? Nice.
I drink the water.
44,
Yeah.
52.
Like,
There's a house.
yeah, you know what? We're in Nebraska. Definitely.
Fucking sure.
Oh. Well, we were in Iowa. That was close.
I mean, they're basically the same state.
Yeah,
Although-
like, is there any meaningful cultural distinction there? Again? How many times are we gonna find these, like, Russian equivalents of welcome to...
I don't know, but
Florida
they have
signs?
really good fucking signs.
They do! Which makes me all the more frustrated that I can never figure out from them where we are.
Just because of GeoGuessr, I'm gonna go fucking learn how to read Cyrillic.
Back in fucking Bashkortostan again.
And then I'm gonna go fucking learn how to read Russian and Ukrainian. Specifically, just learn the languages. Is that carrying fruits? Or are
Bread.
those biscuits? Okay, bread.
Bread. It's the bread truck. It's like a much more boring version of an ice cream truck. Although, to be honest with you, a good chunk of the time I would rather have a nice biscuit than an ice cream cone.
I wonder if any universities have classes that are just about fucking, like, Soviet graphic design.
Probably. That sounds like something that, like a really well-funded art school would have.
Because goddamn do I love that aesthetic.
Hey, Shy
Zapoya, yo. They're upside down and backwards and shit.
I wonder if that means, like, so long. Or, like...
Well, that's the
see
first
you
time
again.
I've, like, really seen the Greek influence.
Well, it was derived from the Greek alphabet like a
Well, yeah, I
thousand
know
years
that's what you
ago.
said.
So there's been plenty of time.
Yeah,
for
I
things
was
to
going
differ.
off. Yeah, that's why I was referencing that.
Yeah,
Because I
Um,
didn't actually know that until you said it.
I'm doing an agree.
Power.
Electricity. Electricity. Also, if Hydration Bot was actually useful, it would know that I have actually toggled my stream on and off a few times, so I've been live for like 6 hours at this point. Played a lot of Crusader Kings today.
Could you imagine if you were just clicking through, and then all of a sudden you like time travel to the 40s? Well,
Be
in
pretty-
Google Earth.
be pretty dope. Is this just like a bus stop, or I guess so? There's like a little
Yeah,
graphic of a bus
yeah.
up there.
There's,
Man, like,
big fan of this crosswalk in the middle of nowhere.
yeah. Also, what? Why is that there? What? What purpose does that serve?
Safety first, comrade.
What the fuck? Oh Lord!
That's something the Soviet would never say.
Like, straight up, I have not enjoyed largely my time in like rural America, but rural Russia seems like an order of magnitude worse. Although you do get to look at these six
I mean-
signs.
Considering the fact that that's 98% of the country.
Well, yeah, like you could live in like the actual.
Is that a
middle
fucking
of nowhere.
memorial?
Yeah, that seems to have been a grave for someone that died in a car accident. If I had to take a guess, that's pretty.
We've
sad.
had a few of those around here.
Yeah, it's a thing people do. Okay, we appear to be approaching a town. A place where people live. Cow.
I'm expecting to just see a rusted out T-34.
What's a T-34?
It's the main battle tank of the Soviet Union during World War II.
Well, I don't know, like, how likely are you to see a rusted out Sherman in the Midwest?
Well, no, but a Sherman didn't fight in the Midwest.
I
A
guess that's a
T-34
good point,
probably
yeah.
fought here.
Well, that depends on how close we are to,
Well, good point. I
You
mean,
know
the
what I'm getting
Germans got to fucking, like, they got to Moscow.
yeah, but we could be in,
So, like,
we could be in, like, fucking, what's the one city? Sevastopol? The one that's over near Japan?
good point.
It doesn't-
God!
It doesn't look like it, but we could.
So, Russia is big, and the Soviet Union was even bigger.
Yeah. Again, like, 6 sign? Wish I knew what it said. Like, recurring theme here. Not that my ignorance of Cyrillic is the fault of anybody who made any of these, but, you know.
If we were to base the borders on where people live, it would just be like,
Like a weird looking ring,
Yeah.
basically.
well, yeah. But most of them live in the east,
Yeah.
west of the Caucasus.
Well, we sure are. I'm just gonna guess. We are. We're here. That was Tambov, definitely.
And
Oh, we were actually kind of close. I guess we
That-
were near
Kazan.
Kazan. That town was called. I don't know. It's not even on the map. Unless this
Doesn't
is it up here,
exist.
in which case it would be Baltasy. No, I did not enjoy that location.
Oh, goody.
Y'all ever all ever? I think in like 15 minutes or so, I'm gonna call it a night and then maybe hop over to VC on the server.
Yeah, if we can get.
Get individuals involved and interested. Doot 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 doot. Kind of forgot you control the game this way. Doot 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 doot.
What way?
The keyboard.
Oh. That mountain over there is where Stargate Command is located.
VHS quality.
Just like Stargate SG-1.
Yes. VHS quality.
Well, there's like one channel I found that occasionally plays episodes, and it's in super low quality, and it's the funniest thing to me. It's like watching television years ago.
Really compressed video is hilarious.
Especially since I can watch Stargate SG-1 in like HD on Verve.
Well, it's either hilarious or
But
terrifying. Depends on what's in the video.
There's something like kind of nostalgic about watching it that way on the television.
I understand. Yeah, like, you know.
To be fair, it's a channel that mostly plays like 60s science fiction movies.
That's a very specific channel.
It's called Comet.
Comet? I don't think I've ever heard of that. 5 miles ahead, you will see the red X-Man sit upon a spike. That's what
Ow.
that says. That's what that says.
That would hurt.
Yeah, but he has to make that sacrifice for his country.
I am the ass spiker.
Red Eagle Motel, world famous cafe and RV park. John and St. Mary's world famous cafe and RV park, the Red Eagle Motel. What? I kind of dispute the idea that there are any famous, any world famous RV parks. Bigfoot. You ever been inside an RV? That's some crazy nonsense right there. They're like tiny moving houses. Hey, Win. Win?
2016 Google.
Yeah, 2016 Google. That's what I was going to say to you, but then I wasn't sure if you were still here, so I said your name a second time, and then you said the thing first.
I was looking at something at Twitter.
What's on Twitter? Is it good?
Well, there was someone who thought they were like, yeah, I knew Deep Throat in Metal Gear Solid was a reference, but I thought it was from like a stupid movie like Heat or Speed. No, it's from real life.
For any of our viewers who are unaware, Deep Throat is the hilarious code name of the man who broke the Watergate scandal. He was like an informant of some sort within the government, right? Is that how
Yeah.
that went?
To be fair, he got the name from a porno, so.
Oh, well, there you go.
Why isn't it getting closer? Okay.
Y'all ever...
The sign is driving away.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say we're in Montana.
Was there just like a fucking wildfire here?
I guess. Could be. We were in
Oh
Montana.
my God.
What the hell? How did I do that? We were in the
We're-
Beaverhead Deer Lodge National Forest.
Wait, is that
Table
where...
Mountain.
Oh, you clicked near the border?
Yeah.
I
No,
thought...
I did not enjoy this location. Oh,
Oh, finally a fucking building!
I'm gonna like look in this person's window like a goddamn weirdo.
Oh, sign. Multiple signs,
Many
okay.
signs.
But there's one to the left, too. Pere Francois.
Okay. Well, we're probably in
Yeah,
France.
we're in France.
Um, I feel like that basically just says, "Hey, don't go in here unless you have permission." Huh?
Trespassers
Just
will be bopped.
It's like a bunch of rocks and some shingles in this dumpster.
Maybe someone's renovating.
By throwing a bunch of rocks away?
Boy placage.
Boy!
Boy! Inhales. Boy!
This is where King Harkinian takes his vacations.
Yeah, I know who that is.
That's the fucking king from the CDI Zelda games. The one that says "my boy."
My boy. 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 That's Dad. That's son of Dad. Dad of Boy. That's the name.
Son of Dad.
Annoy. But yeah. Valence.
Oh, I am pretty sure I know where Valence is. It's in the south, right?
God, this game is so annoying. Annoying. It didn't work as well as I thought it would.
I really thought that... Yeah, here's Valence. Boom.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Big shot.
That's a thing people say.
That's like a sportscaster reference, I think. There's that video of the guy like doing a baseball, and the guy goes, boom, goes to dynamite.
Really? I thought it was a sex thing. That's a joke. I didn't actually think it was a sex thing.
No, it's... The man does a baseball, and the caster's like, and boom, goes to dynamite.
He finds baseball that exciting.
Yes.
That he came.
I think it's baseball. It might have been some other sport. DAE sports ball.
It's funny because we don't know what sports are.
No, I know, like... What's your favorite sport? Mine is chess.
Mine is StarCraft 2.
You know, I've always found the esports thing kind of weird. It's just like an odd term. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I have no idea. I bet these white boxes will help. Oh wow, they didn't. How shocking.
How shocking. I'm
We're
so
gonna
shocked.
walk down to Electric Avenue. Oh, no, that was a dumpster. Thought it was a sign. It was not. It was a dumpster.
It's a sign that we need to go into the trash.
I already live there. Joke's on you. You know... First of all, this is a lovely scene. Second of all, like, fuck? No through road. Alright, so I'm just gonna say that we're in the Midwest. Because, like, my shoulders are starting to hurt, so, like, I would like a excuse to end the show. So I
We're
can
in
go lay
Greenland.
down. Yeah, we're in Greenland. Ah,
Fucking Australia.
of course, we were near Bundaberg and Gin
Basically
Gin.
just a hot Greenland.
Bundaberg and Gin Gin. Hooray! We did it. We did it, Win.
We did it.
We
Yeah.
We did it. We did what I'm going to retroactively brand as a Shapes and
Aye.
Forms show, because
Aye.
Trey was on.
I just got sucked into the recursive void for a second.
That's okay. It happens to the best of us.
And I am the best of us.
Yeah. I am The Last of Us. I'm a game developed for the PlayStation 3 that had a lot of uncomfortable undertones, but people seem to largely like it anyway.
And you're a lesbian.
Yes.
And the game has a lesbian, so.
The new one does.
Well, I mean, she was still a lesbian in the first game.
Was she? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
there was a. They, like, didn't actually do anything with it until the DLC. But, I mean, the DLC takes place before the game. So, technically, through the game, she's a lesbian.
I forgot that there even was, like, an expansion pack. I had never interacted with that at all. Anyway, that's my...
It was sad and gay, much like me.
Well said. That's my completely unprompted thoughts on a game that I've actually never played, but I've only ever seen Let's Plays of, so...
I've played it twice.
Is it good?
I think it is, but I don't have good taste.
Ah. I believe there's, like, a fight going on somewhere downstairs. That's cool. Anyway, this has been a stream of some description. I'm going to hop on to the VC on the server as I do some stuff on here, and then later on I will get onto my laptop and do that on there, because, yeah. Words. Tomorrow we are going to be doing a special stream for Bungie Day, so you guys should stop by. When will it start? I don't know. Whenever I get up, probably. Bye, everybody.
Why?